Thanks so much for joining us this Saturday evening. I'm Mark Salinger. We begin with breaking national news out of the East Coast. Officials are searching for a shooter who killed at least 2 people and injured at least 8 others at Brown University in Rhode Island. Students and staff are sheltering in place, and people who live in the area are being encouraged to not return home until that evacuation is lifted. This is a live look at the scene from above from a helicopter there. The mayor of Providence, Rhode Island, says the 8 wounded are in critical but stable condition. Still unclear if the victims are students. The shooting was reported near a 7-story building that houses the School of Engineering and the Physics Department there at Brown University. Officials say the suspect they're looking for is a man in dark clothing who was last seen leaving the building. Officers were seen hunting through campus buildings and sifting through trash cans more than 3 hours after the shooting started. Today was the second day of final exams for the fall semester there at Brown University. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you more details as we learn them. Back here in Colorado, in a developing story out of Pitkin County, the sheriff's office there confirms they have found the body of 19-year-old Stephen Bull, who was reported missing earlier this month. This is a developing situation that we're learning more from. Bull was last seen in the Woody Creek area in the early evening hours of December 2nd. His body was found near the Upper River Road there in Pitkin County. The sheriff's office has not yet shared how he died. The Colorado Bureau of Investigation is looking for a car after a hit and run that left 1 person with serious injuries today. There's now an active Medina alert right now in search for that driver. CBI says the driver hit a pedestrian in a crosswalk at the intersection of Federal and Kentucky in Denver around 9 this morning. They're looking for a white 2010 Toyota Corolla. You can see it there on your screen. License plate is EDM U42. We're told it has some front damage to the front bumper. If you see it, please call Denver Police at 911. Want to switch over to the weather right now. It's a beautiful day in Denver. This is a live look over downtown and Ball Arena there. A little bit chilly now as the sun has set and we get into the evening hours. Want to get right over to meteorologist Jaden Knowles to join us this evening. Jaden, it's mid-December, but it doesn't really feel that way. 60s all week.
Yeah, that's right. We hit 5 days in a row, seeing 63 degrees officially earlier this afternoon. Of course, temperatures are on the decline as well. That sun finally went down, but the rest of your 7-day forecast, like Mark just mentioned, staying nice and warm. I mean, look at Wednesday, 67 degrees as a possibility as we head into next week. Current temperatures, we're in the upper 30s as well as the low 40s, even the low 30s at the airport currently. You're at 31 degrees there. Temperatures across the entire state, noticing the eastern plains a lot cooler due to that storm system that's just towards the north. So they're seeing that cooler air, 23 degrees currently in Akron, 26 over in Lyman, and then also 21 degrees in Burlington. Although that cooler air really isn't making its way down towards the metro area, we saw 63 degrees today as the high. South along the I-25 corridor, I mean, look at Pueblo. You saw 74 degrees this afternoon. Texas, I know North Texas especially, as we head into tomorrow, they're expecting to see temperatures barely making it out of the low 20s. So it's very odd weather that's happening as we head into the next couple of days. Live radar, really not seeing much, but there's that storm system that's further off towards the northeast, producing lots of snowfall for parts of Cleveland and just the East Coast in general. But for us, still no signs of precipitation or even cooler temperatures. Later on in the show, we'll talk more in detail about your Broncos forecast and what to expect as we head into Sunday afternoon. Mark?
Jaden, thank you. So let's stay on the weather. In Washington state, many roads remain impassable and some residents are still unable to return home due to waters from the Noonsack River there. All across the town in the far northern part of the state, residents are assessing damage and beginning to clear debris after that major flood. Meanwhile, city leaders still grappling with what comes next. The mayor there says the flooding highlights long-standing problems with the river system and the risk that it poses to the city's future. This comes as the Environmental Protection Agency was at an Auburn gas station yesterday to monitor air quality. That's after a fuel spill from a Chevron station leaked into surrounding floodwater early on Wednesday. At this point, still unknown how much fuel leaked into those floodwaters.
Potential concerns more long-term will be if there is contamination in the soil. Certainly there will be some around the gas station itself.
People hope the waters recede further and that the impacts from those fuel spills are addressed as quickly as possible. Back here at home, Denver elementary school students got the chance to compete in a nationally recognized robotics competition at North High School today. 24 teams across Denver public schools showcased robots that they designed and built. Students participated in time challenges where their robots had to collect and sort different items. Montclair and Monroe both took home first place, meaning that they qualify for the Colorado State Championship. That's pretty cool. Congrats to them. We'll be right back.